Well, I tell you what, this here is gonna be big bag of cluster fucks full of clusters. Boy, yeah, boy! I'm so fired up right now. Now I got 10 minutes here on Monday. Maybe I'll do one on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday. And then at the end of the week, 70-minute podcast. Fuck yeah, sounds good to me. About to head out the door. Only got a minute. Gonna go to rehearsal. See, we always called it band practice, but I've been made fun of here and there about that, and they just telling me, you suck it. You know, so I'll just say, hey, I got rehearsal. And so I'm going to head out for rehearsal here in a minute. Go drop some dope beats. Go see my other few significant others. You know, we do this thing before we get started. We meet up usually on 6:30 on Mondays. Every Monday, I'll be headed over there to Fred's spot and we'll fuck! I didn't plug it in. I'm plugging it in. 2 seconds. Is that what happened last time? I am full of nothing but errors. Watch the audio just get better. Hey, technical difficulties. So I figure, we got a sponsor for that other podcast. Just came through here recently, so it's kind of an odd one, but I'm gonna put it out there. You know, they're sending me some checks for these, and you know, I'm gonna get paid, and yeah, pretty stoked to have them aboard. We'll see how it goes. Their ad copy's a little strange, but so who they are, it's Hefty Prophylactics. Now, I personally, it says here to share some of my stories about Hefty Prophylactics, but I don't think really these are suited for me. So I've got one here. I'll show it to you. Yeah. I think they only come in black and white. It's so for some of you larger fellas, I suppose. So I, you know, it's all about staying safe, right? And there's an offer code you can use TOP at the website. Yeah, I'll try to leave a link in there. So keep your sack, spit, and plastic. Wrap it with a hefty prophylactic. Offer code TOP. Hopefully they stay with the show, huh? It's a good one. We get more of those. The show will be back in a minute. Did I bump that fucking camera? No. Anyhow, so God, so I'm gonna retitle the podcast "Shit Show," and so I know that I have what do I have 5 episodes up, and there's that right there. What just happened? I don't usually leave in, and that's why I probably have like 5 hours of just dumped shit. Just because the audio sucks, and then I just say fuck it, and some of it I put it out anyways. But so back to band camp. We all bring a flute. You know where that goes, but you know, it works sometimes, and I consider this. I don't consider it work, but I consider it like another job, even though it doesn't pay any bills. It pays dividends, relief for my soul, self-care. It's like when you chuck out some money for a gym membership or something. That's what it does for me. But so you go to work, and sometimes they have what are called toolbox meetings. We have something similar, but it is more or less a circle jerk, where we get in a circle and we talk about what what we're gonna do for the few hours that we spend together, and and then we also talk about how we're gonna be safe for the day, and each other's members happen to be in each other's hands. So it sucks because we're all right-handed. One of us does have to go left-handed, and that rotates. We all take turns doing that, just because it's not fair to make the same guy. But if you made the same guy go lefty every time, he'd eventually get really good at it. And we don't have to reach any particular point before the toolbox meeting is closed. But yeah, so here on this Monday, I just figured with the few minutes I had, I would come down here and drop some serious not information, but I just want to I just figure what I have to say is important, so hopefully what I've said up to this point is important, and makes y'all think like, God damn it, no, fuck that, where am I going? Yeah, that's where this is going. I'm not gonna sit and linger on it too much, so if I'm gonna be doing these snippets, I'm not gonna get hung up and keep going when the old train goes off the rails. I could sit here and tinker with all this shit on the desk. I'll show you this. Where is it? I used to race BMX. So on this is the ABA World Championships. The year 2000 was preceded by what was the national called? I won the national. Guess what place I took in the World Championships? Last. But I raced it. Fucking rad. I went up there. Let's see, I was still 17. My brother let me borrow his truck. I took a tent, backpack full of ramen noodles, which I ate dry, and my bike. And I threw my tent up in a field, and sleeping bag just did it rough duty. It was a 2-day thing. Nationals on Saturday, World Championships on Sunday. I wake up roughly, I don't know, I didn't check the clock. I don't even know if I had a cell phone at that point in time. See, I'm a little bit older, so. But I wake up, we'll just call it late evening, early morning, and just hosing my tent. I set my tent up next to a sprinkler. See, so this kind of shit, I've been doing this all my life. But I did manage to get it working at some point, at least a little bit, enough to where I'm still here doing this. God damn it! Let's check it out for Monday. I'm done for Monday. Maybe, I don't know. If I come home fired up, I might fire this back up. Bam. Mic check 1 2. Live and hot. Tuesday. Today's Tuesday. Let's throw another snippet up in this shit. Kids are upstairs. Got them preoccupied with food, which works. But one thing is, I was coming down the stairs, they say, "Dad, will you fall down the stairs?" I don't know why they want me to fall down the stairs. They laugh every time I do, which is, not very often. but enough that they remember it to where they request it now. And so, well, I don't know what that means. Check. These are the items, my list of things to do. Done. 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 God, I've been productive. Oh, shit. Today, fuck. Maybe. I'm only gonna bitch for a second. I think I did the other day. About, all the dummies out. I call them America's finest, but Jesus, fuck. Some people want to die and some people are dumb. Maybe they mix the two, go hand in hand. But like, really? I can fucking hear that clear down here? Huh. Either way. I'm on a highway, a 55 mile an hour, 2-lane highway. Well, it's a divided highway. 2 lanes 2 lanes north, 2 lanes south. And there's a giant fucking bike lane. And these road weenies on their bikes. And if you like to ride your bike on the road, sure. The fucking sense of entitlement these sons of bitches fucking drives me up a goddamn wall. Here's one thing that's kind of crazy. Those bikes are worth anywhere from $3,000 to $4,000 to $5,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000, and yet I have to pay taxes on my vehicle. So here's actually my one gripe. And I mountain bike myself as well, but those bikes, like say I have a dirt bike also, and I go up in the I pay taxes on my dirt bike every year, register that, and then what that does is help, I would assume, hopefully, pays to maintain some of those trails. The same trails these mountain bikers use, this, that, and the other. How come they don't have to fucking pay taxes on them bikes? And then God damn it. I'm going to keep going. And then these fucks on the road, especially those fuckers. Because the taxes on my vehicle definitely paid for that stupid fucking... Well, I'm not going to say it's a stupid bike lane, but it's a fucking bike lane this dickhead today wasn't even fucking using. And they thought I was the asshole. Oh, I'm so fucking worked. God damn, I'm so goddamn worked up. Woo! I'm get fired up. So I'm gonna get off that shit. Well, not totally, but so I'm 55. I'm on cruise control. 55. Of course, pay attention to your surroundings and where you're going. But this guy had no fucking regard for his own safety. He's 1/4 of the way into my lane. And so I made a judgment call. Because thank God I was paying attention. I'm one of them that does, hopefully all the time. Not everybody does. And on this same road, I've seen 2 people killed doing the same dumb shit. Truck, Toyota, blasted right through 2 of these fucks. They don't learn? Well, maybe this guy didn't know about it. Anyhow, this is what I decided to do. Whether it's right or wrong, I don't know. It didn't necessarily make me feel better. And it didn't do a fucking thing because as soon as I passed the guy, he jumped right back out in the lane. But anyhow, so I slow up. 55, right behind him. I follow him for maybe 100 yards. 2 of them riding like this. One of them using the bike lane, the other one in my lane. He doesn't even look back. So it's fucking horn time. Horn comes on. Wang. I'm not switching lanes for this fuck face. I just paid for his goddamn... Not exclusively, obviously, but there's a fucking... So the bike lane is probably 8 feet wide, and there's another fucking 6-foot sidewalk right next to it. And this fuck face is on a 55 mile an hour highway in my lane. All I could say to him was, that's why we don't like you fucks. Maybe I'm being too harsh. You know, maybe I'm carrying this with me too much. Maybe I'm letting it affect my day. But I'll see that shit all summer. I see these same dickheads. And this is at fucking 9 in the morning. That's, you know, just before. That's when people are headed to work. And granted, it's not an extremely busy highway. But it's not your fucking lane, dude. Get out of it. Huh. That's all I got. That's all I got for driving. That's not why I came down here. I didn't come down here with any particular purpose. Other than just to spew. I'm finding that this coming down here daily and doing shorter shits actually it's a lot less stressful. I'm liking it, you know. It's on the editing end, it's a little bit more shit. But it is what it is. It's what I signed up for. Oh, yep. Oh, I can't cross that one out. That one's not done yet. So, I think I'm going to be on the Kratom Chronicles for the Susan Ash episode. If I can work it out with the old lady. Tuesdays are usually my day with the little one, so we're going to try to swap. Hopefully that works out. And then I can sit in. I'll be not very vocal on that one. But that's pretty rad that Dewey got Susan Ash from the American Kratom Association on there. So, oh, yep, see the wall. It's getting close. It's Tuesday over. Tuesday's not over, so I might be back down. Who knows? But definitely done for now. Yeah! Wednesday. I'm gonna get right into it. I got even more sponsors. I don't know how I kind of halfway do. I've got a behind the scenes producer that lines this shit up for me. Whether that person lasts or not depends on their effectiveness. So let's get right into this new sponsor. You know, I'm excited about this. I think it's a product everybody uses. And well, let's just do it. Well, let me explain first off. They send ad copy, and then it does have suggestions on how exactly you can explain their product, and then it says also, you know, go freeform, just do what you want. And so I think I'm leaning more towards the do what you want thing, but they do also have all these dumb. Not this one. This one doesn't have that. Doesn't have a dumb catchphrase. That's not what I was saying. Neighbors. They're banging on cement out there. They're replacing a cement pad. So if you hear a boom every once in a while, that's what that is. I already talked to them. They told me to eat a dick. I told them I don't want to. And so then they said, well, then go back in your house. Okay. I don't want to eat a dick. They want to keep breaking cement. So that's what's going to happen. But anyways, God, I'll get better at this too. You thirsty? Then quench your motherfucking thirst. Big ass bottled water. That's right. No more bitch ass water bottles. Get yourself a big ass water bottle. I think that's all I need to do. No more explaining needed. That's the better product. I mean, this is the fucking... This is the McDonald's model. Supersize it. But it's water, so it's good for you. Fuck you, you little bitch ass water bottle. So, big ass water bottles. Quench your motherfucking thirst. God, that thing is moist. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to come down here today, but fuck it, why not come down here every day? It's Thursday. I really should be packing for my trip. I'm taking off tomorrow, next day. Need to look at my calendar. My calendar's stacked. I'm very important. So yeah, this is going to be this well, yeah, fuck, no. I have a tendency to overanalyze and overexplain. I don't need to explain shit that's fucking obvious. It's one of my pet peeves too. When somebody will say something completely obvious, and then they'll look at you and they'll go, "You know what I mean?" Fucking hate that. I wanted to, yeah, no, Uh-oh, I'm gonna write this down real quick. Segue. Does anybody know of a good Segway learning instruction course of some kind in Utah? Because I don't really have the best, the ability to do it smoothly. I think I can in casual conversation, but when I'm put on the spot, like I feel like I'm put on the spot right now, because I hit record and then activate. All right. So I want to tell a joke. One I heard when I'm stealing, but I think it's kind of a stock joke. It's not. I'm not taking shit out of some comedian's act somewhere. Because if I saw a comedian doing this, I would not watch them anymore. Nonetheless, the joke's funny. And there's no and. I'm just going to tell it. Okay. So, a hunter hunting a bear. He's got this one in particular bear in mind because trophy. He wants a big old rug. He wants the rug. So he goes out hunting, and he's got one kind of tracked down. He knows where it's at, the one he's looking for. He's been out there for a while, and so the fuck was that? Anyways, so he tracks down this bear, and he's got himself a pretty solid location. He can get a good shot. So he cracks off a shot, blam, drops the bear, but the bear goes on the move. It's not a kill shot. Are they fucking cracking cement again? Doesn't matter. Drops the bear gets up and runs. So he's following the blood trail for a bit, and he can't locate this bear. But then all of a sudden he feels a paw on his shoulder. Turns around, bear says, "What in the fuck are you doing? Why are you coming out here shooting me? I'm gonna have to teach you a lesson." So, rips dude's pants down, gets after it, teaches him quite the lesson, one he'll never forget. But he doesn't take that shit, so he's all right. He gets out of there. I'm getting a bigger gun, and I'm taking this bear out. That shit ain't happening again. So he gets his bigger gun. Same kind of game plan. Gets out there, sees the bear. Bear doesn't see him. Blam! Cracks one off the bear. Same situation. Bear takes off. Tries to track it down. Can't find it. Paws on his shoulder. Bear flips him around. He says, "Are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna come out here and try to shoot me twice?" Lesson time. Drops his trousers. Rails him. Not a particular fun experience for that dude. Guy gets out of there. I'm putting a stop to this. Goes and gets an elephant gun. Tracks down the bear again. No telling why this bear doesn't see it coming, because this dude keeps coming back. Sneaks up, but he still manages to sneak up on the bear. Cracks off another shot. Bear goes down. Not quite, though. Gets out of sight. He's got to track it down again. Comes up to where he thinks the bear is. Paws on his shoulder again. Bear flips him around and says, "I don't think you're coming out here for the hunting, are you?" Woo! I love that one. It's great. It's like 2 days ago I heard that, maybe 3. Who cares? Go ahead, feel free to use it because I stole it. But hey, if you do use it, say I heard it on a podcast. That other podcast, god damn it. They really are. How long does it take them to crack a fucking pad? These guys have been over here smacking that cement for 4 or 5 days. Unless my dad's upstairs playing basketball. Fuck if I know. I don't know if it's coming through the mic or not. I can hear it in the headphones. So yeah, I wasn't gonna do the Thursday thing, but I decided to, in lieu of my packing. I'm gonna get after that in a minute. I can do a few minutes. Excuse me. What I was gonna do initially for this whole thing was current event shit, and then I totally swayed away from it. But I saw something today that just was kind of odd, so fuck it. I'm a liar. I'm gonna do some current event shit. Do you guys know who Bill Cosby is? Alleged multiple rapist. Bill Cosby. Oh, he's a comedian too. So this dude, if you don't know the story, I don't know. I watch a lot of comedy, so I hear a lot about it. But so he's had like 65 people come after him for saying that he drugged and raped them, and then he did get charged with I think 3 or so counts of something, which turned out to be a mistrial. Not totally off the hook, but what I read was that he's thinking about doing a tour to educate young people about sexual abuse allegations. It's kind of nuts. Like with that many allegations towards him, and he becomes the face of like that whole movement. I mean, I know like there's that whole thing with sexual assault, like and that's why a lot of people don't come out and talk about it, because because people, well, for one, shame, and then the fact that fuck it, he's so distracting. But they will potentially be called a liar. But I mean, it does it goes both ways. Like there are people that will lie about it, for revenge reasons or other forms of shame or this, that, and the other. But this dude with 65 people coming after him, I have a hard time believing that that all of them are telling the truth. But I mean, that's kind of overwhelming. There's got to be a few, and then there's a statute of limitations on it too, so he can't get charged with all the shit. But now he's talking about teaching young people about, well, maybe I need to read more. Maybe he's going to teach them what it can do to your reputation. I would say it's better to just not drop shit in people's drinks and rape them. That's probably better for your reputation. Then you probably won't get accused. I mean, he's a famous dude. I mean, he's got money. Some of them may be going for some of that, but 65 of them? Oh God, this is a good way to end a podcast. Rape. Nothing I've experienced, so I'm speaking out of my ass. Yeah, I think maybe it is better off I stay off the fucking current events, because I'll go barreling head first into them and then be like, oh yeah, I don't know shit about more than like 0.5 of the aspects of the whole thing. With that being said, I'm going to grab my phone and we're going to read the... No. Yeah, this one going up. Yep. Fuck. I'm trying to decide on a day to put these out, or do I just put them out once I get enough shit in there? Who cares? Who gives a flying flip? Oh yeah. There's all my money. I've got $1. I'm gonna see if I can turn it into enough to put 2 kids through college. And I think I can do it. I'm gonna invest in like a lemonade stand. Well, I'm checking out. That wall's a coming. I'm hitting the wall. I'm gonna post all applicable links. I'm gonna drop props to Hooga. Get ready for music. I'm gonna be back next week with more of this shit. Hopefully I pick up some more sponsors, because the one's been great so far. You know, if it keeps going like it's going, I'm gonna be balling out of control. Fucking no shit. Oh yeah, I can't wait. It's great stacking that money. Oh, you know what maybe I'll do? I'll leave the mic running. I'll put it against the wall, and you can listen to the concrete busting. How about that?